Have you ever heard about Gary, the guy whose luck was so bad he'd miss a fortune every time he blinked? Meet Gary, a dedicated Bitcoin trader glued to his screen day and night. But oh, the irony. Each time Gary so much as glanced away, maybe to fetch a latte or to shoo a persistent door-to-door salesman, a golden trading opportunity would slip through his fingers. Once, a sneeze cost him a chance at a skyrocketing stock. And so, Gary earned the nickname Glance Away Gary, the man who could have been a millionaire every other hour. Fed up with his rotten luck, Gary concocts a bizarre plan. Do the opposite of his every instinct. Picture this: a man who decides that up is down, left is right, and dessert comes before dinner. Yes, Gary starts his days with a slice of cheesecake and ends them with a bowl of soup, all in the spirit of contradiction. In the world of trading, where fortunes hang on the balance of decisions, Gary begins to dance to the tune of a very different drummer. When his years of experience scream buy, he presses sell. And when every fiber of his being shouts sell, he buys with gusto. It's as if he's a financial rebel turning Wall Street into his own personal playground. Imagine Gary sitting there, mismatched socks and all, a wild glint in his eye as he watches his screen. Each trade more ludicrous than the last. To the outside observer, it's comedy. To Gary, it's his new doctrine. The market zigged, Gary zagged. And as illogical as it seemed, the numbers started stacking up in his favor. Every morning as he sipped his evening tea, the news would show markets tumbling or soaring, perfectly aligning with his contrary actions from the day before. Gary's absurdity became his strategy, and his account balance soared as high as his newfound spirits. As backwards as it seemed, Gary's wallet fattened, and so did his grin. What happens when the world flips right side up for a man used to living upside down? Meet Gary, once a slave to the screen, now the master of his universe. After deciding to zig when all signs pointed to zag, Gary's life transformed overnight. He went from biting his nails over every dip and spike in the crypto market to casually checking his ballooning bank balance with a smirk. Imagine this: Gary, who once couldn't afford a new chair to support his endless sitting sessions, now lounges in a sprawling mansion. The guy who used to live off instant noodles, he's now savoring gourmet meals that even a Michelin star chef would envy. And remember his old cramped apartment? It's history. Gary's living large in a place that screams success, complete with a view that could make anyone swoon. Even more amusing, Gary, who rarely got a second glance, now finds himself the center of attention, attracting admirers like bees to honey, thanks to his unexpected wealth and newfound swagger. And so Gary learned that sometimes to win big, you just have to take a long, hard look in the mirror, and then do the exact opposite.